What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Devil's Advocate. Got another clip for you guys, so let's check it out. Hope it's good.
Asked men, would you be okay with dating or being with women that had a higher salary to you? And their answer was like, yeah, sure, absolutely, no problem at all. And then the second phase of the experiment was they put those men in rooms with women that were operating at a higher salary, and 80% of those men changed their minds when they were interacting in the same space as the women. And also, they couldn't even be in a physical proximity to women that were financially more successful than they were.
So, did you hear that? They did an experiment where they asked men straight up, would you be with a woman who makes more money than you do? And they all said, oh yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem. And then they put them in a room with the women.
Really butchering this, and people are going to come for me for it. So they asked men.
I don't know if I don't really know this woman, but she sounds condescending. So she doesn't really understand it. But it's a short clip. I want to talk about the experiment. Okay. So men don't mind if a woman makes more than them. They don't. Men, and maybe this is only opinion, right? But I honestly believe the majority of men don't care. What changes, okay, the point where she said, asking the question, do men care? They don't. What changes is when they're in that room with these women, this is where logic has to apply. Okay? Which, I don't know if this woman, talks more logically, okay? But your logic has to apply to this, where what's the issue? What's the problem? Yeah, and what women will say, right? They're insecure. Men are insecure. Men are intimidated. Okay? Men don't know how to deal with these women. All that crap that women say. This is where the delusion comes in, right? Where you're not thinking it logically. Where you're not actually even asking men what their thought process is. It is not because women make more that men don't want to be with them. It's what type of woman that is in that position. Okay? So women that make more than men, and if they date men or they find out that these men don't make as much, or even whatever, right? If they're in a room and they are naturally six-figure earner women, right? Women like that will have a certain type of personality that will most likely turn off a lot of men. They will basically be men in female form. Right? They will be maybe have an attitude, maybe be condescending, maybe be aggressive, maybe be kind of masculine in nature, okay, where you don't really exude femininity, okay, you're definitely not submissive, right? Because it's that mentality where you're success driven, right? That's how you get to those higher positions, right? You're not agreeable, like you could be hard to deal with, you could be annoying to talk to, right? This is the thing where a lot of those women do not understand. To become successful in business and making money in career, you kind of have to have an A-type personality, a certain type of personality to be driven, to be successful, to be a go-getter, to, not take BS. You have to be a certain type of person. And women don't understand that. Oh, why these men, not liking me? Why? Because they're insecure. No, it's not because of that. It's because your men are not attracted to that. Men of any kind of social standing, whether they're, millionaires, six-figure earners, or even garbage men, they're not attracted to that. They're not attracted to disagreeable women. They're not attracted to masculine energy women. They're not attracted to aggressive women. women that are condescending, women that are disrespectful. They're not attracted to that. Okay? They don't hate you, they don't, they just don't want to deal with you. And then when they don't want to deal with you, women call it insecure. No, because you treat them differently. I guarantee you, right? Let's say, and this women full of, successful women. If they were in the presence of a more successful man, they will act differently, right? Because a lot of these women, they have a sense of superiority, right? They're better than you, right? So why would they lower themselves to you when they're better than you? That happens a lot. Let's say, this is the thing where sometimes women don't understand. Let's say in relationships, right? It's not because you now make more than your husband or your man that, he hates it, or he's acting different, or he's insecure. It's not because you're making more. It's because your attitude, how you treat him, it has changed. Okay? In most cases, right? It's because how you treat the man has changed. You most likely don't obey him. Let's say, hypothetically, you were more submissive when he made more than you. You were more respectful. You were more obedient. You were more feminine. You more agreeable. Whatever. But now, when that dynamics has changed, more than likely, the personality has changed as well, right? You're not listening. You're more disagreeable. You give him attitude. You're more disrespectful. You look at him differently. You're not giving him your time. You are more expectant. So on and so on. Women don't realize that. Women don't realize that. Usually, you treat the man differently, and in turn, well, that makes him feel a different way, right? Makes him change as well. So and that change that he makes, women perceive that as being insecure because she's successful. No, it's because her success has made her a terrible person to be with. And because you're a terrible person to be with, you treat him terribly. So now he changed. He's, I don't know. You perceive as jealousy or whatever. Okay, and this is the case with I honestly believe with a lot of relationships like this, right? Where let's say the dynamic has changed, where she's more successful than him, but she treats it like that situation where if I'm now the man in the relationship, I'm going to treat you like the woman in the relationship, or I'm going to look down on you, or I don't respect you, or so on and so on. And a lot of women don't understand that, nor do they see that, right? They don't see, I haven't done anything, I haven't changed, but you have, right? You have changed. That's the problem. Okay? Then yes, the dynamic have changed. But again, I believe it's rare where a woman makes a lot more than her man, and yet she still treats him as if she would be making less than him. Okay? That's the thing where see, that's the dynamic, right? Women would change how they treat a man if they made more than him. Because if you could say that you honestly did the exact same thing, right? You treated him the exact same way, like he was making more than you, then okay, maybe you could say in that situation. But more than likely, they don't. Okay? They and a lot of times women think, oh, I'm paying more of the bills. Now I'm, bringing in more of the bacon. Now now I have to, spend more time working and making more money than him. And then that attitude or that mindset will trickle into how you treat the man that you're with. And let's say in situations where just dating, women will treat men in a way that turns men off. Okay? It's not success. Okay, it's not women's success. It's not women's career. It's not women's money that turn men off. It's how women treat men. Okay, that turn them off. Again, men do not care about your money, your career, your accomplishments. You being a lawyer is good for you. Doesn't mean anything to a man. But now you being a lawyer and thinking you're better than him, that's the point. That's the point, right? That's the key. That when you think that, oh, I'm high-minded, right? Oh, I'm a lawyer. I'm a Harvard graduated lawyer. And this man is, I don't know, a UPS driver. You wouldn't treat him like, oh, you're the king. No, you're treating him like you're the peasant and I'm the queen. That's the point. That's the issue that a lot of men face when it comes to dating or talking to career-driven women, successful women, women that are so focused on career, focused on accomplishments, focused on money. It's because you're just not attractive personality-wise, right? So that's something that women seem to not grasp. Because like I said, I've said it always. Women's career, money, accolades, achievements, whatever, it means nothing to a man. I mean, it's not necessarily negative, right? It's not a negative thing. But it doesn't make you more attractive to a man because it doesn't add anything to a man. You're not paying for dates. You're not taking him on trips. You're not, I don't know, showing him off to paparazzi and stuff like that. Okay? So really, it don't add anything for a man. It doesn't make him love you more. Right? At best, you know, it doesn't change how he feels about you. That's the thing where women gotta understand. That's why men do not care about your money and your career. Because it does not help, right, when it comes to the dating market. So that's something that women gotta understand. And it seems like women just cannot understand it. Just like the whole Simone Biles situation, right? With the whole internet women, all the internet women. Oh, she's so accomplished. She's a gold medalist. So what? Who cares if she won? Let's say she won hundreds of gold medals. What does that mean to a man that's going to be with her? What? That he could take those gold medals? Share those gold medals? No, it doesn't mean nothing. It means absolutely zero. What accomplishment she's made, right? Again, it don't hurt, but it doesn't add. It doesn't make her more attractive that she's a gold medalist gymnast. It don't matter, right? What matters is how her personality, how she treats him, what she looks like. Those are what matters. So this is the thing where women have to really understand, because women don't really, they don't try to comprehend men. They don't. So really, that's the issue. Men, because how the dating market works, men have always been the leaders in trying to understand and comprehend women. Women could give a shit about what men think and how they feel. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Alright, that's it. Later, guys.